Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Raul.
And it's
And
Mike.
we'd like to welcome you back to episode 77 of the AO podcast.
And
What?
we are very sleep deprived to the point where like Raul was just ranting on about the Power Cinematic Universe.
Hey, listen, it's fucking incredible that 50 Cent like built his own MCU out of the fucking one show.
I know, and like all the side characters have their own spin-offs
The
and
fucking,
shit.
there's fucking one. I swear, there's like the one where the governor character is gonna get a spin-off. I don't know if that ever happened. I hope it doesn't.
Hey, listen, people need jobs, man. You know, just fucking. Just
some of them
provide.
are actually decent. Like for example, for anybody out there that's watching like the Raising Kanan season 5 that's going on right now, in that last episode where 50 Cent's character gets beat the fuck up by his uncle, that shit was funny as shit.
So shout out to 50 Cent and the Power Cinematic Universe, I guess. But motherfuckers be making anything today.
No, dude, Stars fucking gave them all the money. But no, anyways,
laying off people to help fund the 50 Cent show.
But and dude, that motherfucker. Speaking of 50 Cent shows, he has another one that's premiering this fucking month. Like this one's completely separate.
It's like another his own creation.
Yeah, it's called Fightland. It's like about the I guess the like shady underground world of British boxing.
Oh. Is he British in the show?
I don't think he's in it.
Hey, shout out to 50.
Yeah.
Just doing anything.
Yeah,
with a little spite always added.
But anyways, before we get into the actual episode, because you fucking just threw me off right there. I was gonna try to get this off, but make sure you follow us.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you fucking dick, you cut me off like right before I was gonna fucking say that. But make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube. And follow the podcast on Apple and Spotify. And also follow all of our socials down. Shut up, bitch. At least I didn't throw us off for like a whole fucking minute. But no, links for everything is down in the description for all the socials. So make sure you follow. And now, before we actually get into things, there was another little side rant that I wanted to go on just because it's so fucking funny. So in the last episode, we talked about the whole controversy about Rockstar saying that they weren't going to be releasing a physical disc for the new GTA 6.
Yeah.
Now, originally, in the last episode, I had mentioned that I had seen an article that basically said that Rockstar had said something that along the lines of they were going to be releasing a physical disc, but later on, like after the game came out.
Yeah.
Now we have confirmation that in fact was not true. So there will not actually be a physical disc for the new GTA 6.
Wow.
And not only that, but then Sony has doubled down and also has announced that starting in 2028, they will no longer be producing physical disc for their games. And boy, let me tell you, that shit went.
They didn't think that was going.
That shit went fucking left, dude. And you know what's crazy? So shout out to brother Jeremy on YouTube, formerly known as the Gamer 2323. I watch him like when it comes to like anything kind of like video game or like gaming related,
industry related.
Yeah, I've been watching him for years. But he recently did a video like basically talking about it. And the crazy part, the little like crazy fun fact that I found out about this is that I guess apparently Sony is like super active on their Twitter account.
Yeah.
And as soon as they tweeted the tweet like mentioning about the like no more physical discs, the backlash was so fucking bad that they were inactive for like I think like a week or so.
Not to mention like it's getting major headlines from like major news sources. Like it's like fucking with the stock. Like not just Twitter, by the way.
I think they're even getting sued.
Yeah, they're getting sued, and then not to mention like not just on Twitter, but like the inactive everywhere, Facebook, whatever. That's like whatever the fuck. Like people are going and spamming. This is like I haven't seen a backlash like this in a long time for something like this. It actually kind of brings me hope of like people willing to be like fuck that, we want this shit.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though, and this is something else that brother Jeremy mentioned in his video, and that was that I too was kind of surprised by like the amount of backlash that it got because when you really think about like the way the gaming landscape is now, like you see most people have a PC, and like most people aren't really like going out to like, for example, a big thing that was like a big event that used to be a thing with video games was like midnight releases.
Yeah.
Like for example, like the last GTA 5, like when that released, that was a big deal.
That's how old a GTA 5 is.
But so that's like a thing that like I was actually genuinely surprised at like the amount of outcry that came from this, because I thought it was something that was gonna be like, oh, like, you know, like maybe some people say that something about it, or like some people talk shit about it, but eventually it'll probably like
fade away.
Yeah, like fade away or blow over. But nah, man, like people have been on their fucking ass since this got announced. And I think one of my favorite things is in the video, Jeremy was reading some of the like the reply tweets to that Sony tweet, and one of them was like, roses or red, violets or blue. I like physical games. Sony, fuck you.
No, man, and like the backlash has been insane, like shit, you know. And I haven't like I've obviously it's on the feed. It's like everywhere now.
Yeah.
And there's some people that are like, oh, we like get over it. But I kind of am glad that this backlash has gotten as big as it has. Let's see if things pull through. Let's see if this backlash keeps going, because that's what it needs. It just needs to keep going for Sony to be like, fuck
yeah, that's
fuck
the
you.
big question. Like, in your opinion, like, if you had to guess as of right now, do you think that the backlash from this will be enough to get because here's the thing, I'll
because Sony has gone through some shit
I
too.
know, but I want to do a quick parallel to something that actually just also recently happened, where the backlash was so fucking like the backlash was so fucking the backlash was so fucking excessive that this other company didn't have any choice but to immediately reverse their decision. So I'm curious to see if Sony will like fall along the same lines, because another one that just recently happened is Instagram. A few days ago announced a new AI feature on Instagram that essentially would allow anybody to make AI videos of people's posts. Like if you had a public profile, you were automatically integrated.
I missed that.
Yeah, dude, I fucking posted about it on my story.
Okay, you post a lot of things on your story.
Yeah, well, I mean, that one was kind of important, so I would notice it.
Yeah,
but,
I was like, oh, okay. I've been going through a lot.
No, but so, what's it called? No, yeah, so I remember because I saw it because I follow a KTLA5, like the local news out here in LA. And they're the first ones that I saw post about it. And so I guess apparently what had happened is anybody who had a public profile on Instagram was automatically like, they were basically automatically like opted into this feature that would allow anybody to like use or like basically like take any of their posts from their profile and like use AI to like make whatever they wanted out of it. And so obviously like people were fucking pissed because for one, they just automatically opted out anybody with a public profile onto it. And two, obviously people aren't that fond of like AI shit, especially like it being used to like
anybody's post.
Like to change your own shit. So immediately at first, like they had released this guide on how to go into your settings and shut that off, so it would make sure that like nobody would have permission to use your post in that way. But luckily, I think like maybe literally a day or so after Instagram announced this, the backlash from it was so severe that Meta had to basically just say fuck it and do a complete U-turn, and they canceled that AI feature.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
So that's why I was gonna ask you, because like obviously Meta is obviously another huge company, and the backlash from that was so severe that they were forced to overturn their decision. Do you think that the backlash from this like Sony thing, do you think will be severe enough to actually get Sony to change their mind?
I mean, Sony has gone through a lot of shit, and they've done a lot of shit that like first like going back. Speaking of PlayStation, when the PS3 was announced, it was very, very expensive, and they had to reverse that. But that was when like physical was like at its peak before all the internet shit happens. honestly, I don't. As much as I want to be that optimistic, and I do think it can happen, I don't think so, because I think Sony is a very, very stubborn company, like most companies. If it's gonna cost less money, they're gonna go that way. Sadly, I don't think and that's a different thing. Where it's not AI. It's just like, oh, no disc. It's not like AI controlling like other people's like movements and like generating through generative means. I think it is a bit different situation, but I do think it can happen if the backlash keeps going, because that's what in order for that to happen, it has to keep happening. It has to, until they say fuck it. And like, so yeah, that's the thing.
So you're not optimistic about it?
I'm not that optimistic about it. I want it to happen. I want it to happen really bad, but in this situation, and I'm the optimistic one, and in this situation,
I wouldn't know from watching every single other podcast episode. Never would have guessed.
I always try to find the bright side of things, okay? Except it's never there sometimes.
But fucking no. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know if it'll happen. Like, because like Michael said, like the backlash would had to continue to be severe, for them to like even think about reversing that decision. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I could see it happening, but I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. But not to completely shit on Sony. The one thing that I wanted to bring up is one of my favorite Sony memories of all time is I forgot what fucking year. Oh, it was the year that they announced, I think, the Xbox One.
So Sony?
No, well, Xbox, when they announced the Xbox One for the first time. Because I think I'm pretty sure E3 was still the same back then. So they announced it at E3 like the first time. This was like big because this was the first leap going from the Xbox 360.
That was peak E3.
Yeah, into going into the next generation essentially.
And not peak like quality, but peak in popularity.
And I remember when because I'm pretty sure Microsoft presented first, and then Sony was like right after them. But I remember I remember fucking Microsoft came out and shit the bed royally, because I don't know if you remember, but that was the year where they basically had to connect, and there was a whole debacle about how you needed a Connect in order for it to work.
Oh yeah, and you need Wi-Fi and stuff.
You needed Wi-Fi to play games and shit. So they came out and completely shit the bed during the presentation. And then I think the best part is Sony came out and basically all their points was to counteract and shit on Xbox. Yeah. And I think one of my favorite ones was I think I forgot what exactly it was, but there was a thing with the new Xbox that for some reason you wouldn't be able to let your friends borrow games. I forgot what that one was about.
Yeah.
But I remember fucking when one of the presenters for Sony was out there, he's like, and now I'm going to show you how you can easily share games with your friends. And there was another fool up on stage, and he literally just handed him the game. That's
so funny. That's funny that they did that, and now look at what they're doing. They became the thing that they made fun of. Yeah. That's crazy. What a way to bookend this random ass first subject of the podcast. This will be a part if we had a sponsor, we would say the ad, but we don't, so we're just going to move on to the next subject.
Yeah. Speaking of two foods that are sleep deprived.
I know I said it earlier, we haven't slept at fucking, I know I mentioned it earlier, but we haven't slept at fucking all. No.
We're running on pure food.
We're just going, with the pure will.
We're like those, what the fuck are those things called? The fucking, Aroomba? We're just fucking going shit. We're just fucking moving places.
Yeah, it's that new, AI car that drives around, places that has
Waymo?
Yeah, the Waymo that has nowhere to, no one inside it. That's us. It's just driving around and
I'm not gonna lie, I would low-key be nervous, getting in one of those.
Yeah, I know somebody who did go into one, and they were, looking at it what the fuck? This is crazy. I don't trust those at all. I don't trust No,
self-driving
car I trust.
You know what I fear the most? That'll
What?
fucking end up like what was that? What was that? Donald in fucking Silicon Valley. When he fucking gets strapped into the car and he fucking ends up in the fucking like in the storage unit.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's like my biggest fear, that I just fucking end up in a storage unit somewhere.
That was like near the end, right? That was like one of the final episodes, right?
And then like he just wasn't there for a few days.
Oh my! I completely forgot about
I
that.
gotta rewatch that show now.
Oh my god!
This will be like my 5th time rewatching it.
Yeah, you love that show.
Really
Oh my god!
Anyway,
we'll talk about that maybe later.
Yeah, two fools losing their minds.
Speaking of losing minds, I know you wanted to go on to one of the main subjects, but you also had a subject earlier that you wanted me to talk about. We'll probably cut it out. But like my first reaction.
Oh yeah, you know what? Wait, real quick. So before we get into two fools losing their minds, so as you all know, because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on the podcast a while back. I unfortunately watched the entire 3rd season of Euphoria.
By Will.
Yeah, by the way, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned it too on the podcast, but I fucking hated it. I really, really did, and that's coming from someone who was actually entertained by the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought it was complete ass, and I thought they completely butchered some of the characters. But, so originally, the funny part is, when I first started watching it, I remember I had, like, no intent on like reviewing it or anything. Like at best, I thought I was maybe gonna be like, oh, well, once I'm done with the season, I'll probably like mention it briefly on the podcast or something, right? But then you had to hit me up and you're like, oh, so like are we reviewing it or what?
Oh, and I was like, and I kept texting him like, you're like, well, now we are. I'm like, wait, no, that's not the answer I wanted.
I mean, you should have fucking asked the question, fool.
We could just backtrack and not follow through with things. No one gives a fuck. You know who the president is? No one get, everything will be.
Not my president. I don't know. But,
what an that was awful, like the first episode of Euphoria season 3.
So listen, so even though I've already completed my journey,
you should rewatch it.
No. Even though, so I've already completed my journey, but here's the funny part is I wanted to get Mike to do it because I genuinely wanted to get his perspective on it, because I'm pretty sure you mentioned it too on the show, but Mike is somebody that's always hated Euphoria since like the beginning. Not
the second season. I was tolerant of the first season because I did think there's a lot of when I fucking do the show. I have a whole background of Euphoria. I like a lot of fun facts of Euphoria that I think will actually be engaging. But like I was like, hey, I fucking hate some of the writing, but I do think cinematically is like such a unique show. Like I think it like that first season is like one of the most visually unique shows I've ever seen, if I'm being honest. But I think the writing, a lot of the writing in that show that doesn't have to deal with like Zendaya or Hunter Schafer is like kind of fucking ass.
I will say though, like, shout out to Zendaya because she absolutely fucking kills it.
She carries those first two.
Bro, she fucking kills it as Rue. I mean, I didn't really care for her in the 3rd season, but for those first 2 seasons, man, she fucking acted her ass off.
Yeah, like she was really trying hard.
But anyways, so since I've already completed my journey with the 3rd season, I've gotten you to start.
You want me to complete my journey of Euphoria?
Yeah. So granted, since Mikey doesn't like this show, unlike
season 2 is so trash.
Unlike me,
piece
I've already
of shit
completed
season.
the whole thing. Mike is gonna take it one episode at a time.
Right. So, next episode, I should be finished, and we should review it.
So initially, for right now, I want to get your initial thoughts on the very first episode.
Oh my god, this shit is fucking. I'd rather fucking slam my balls into like a cactus, bro. That's how this fucking first episode feels.
So how far into the episode did you get where you're like, all right, this is some BS?
5 seconds in. when the desert came and the music started, I was like, this is gonna be some fucking bullshit.
Bro, I think I was.
You think I'm exaggerating? No. 5 seconds and I'm like, oh, I already know what you're gonna do, and I already know I hate everything you're doing when I just see fucking Zendaya getting pushed by the Mexicans in the desert. That's a crazy sentence.
You know at one point I was like, fuck it. It was when they fucking put up the 2 rails and the fucking car got
stuck in there.
I was like, dude, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I'm just like, this is actually a cool scene, and they have the behind the scenes things after each episode. So I like even if I don't like the show, I'm like, let me see the behind the scenes to let me know what they
watch the behind the scenes to the Idol.
I need to see that mindset of like how
You've never seen the Idol, right?
No, I'm not gonna know you did. That's on the list of things never put on the wheel.
Bro, no, but I just want you to fuck it for the podcast. I want you to watch it just on your own. Like, at least try to get through the first episode, because that genuinely, I think, is the worst show HBO has ever put out.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah, but like, this is... We'll get into it when we review it, but for that, I will say, things I like, since it's HBO, he fucking squeezed the money out of HBO too with the fucking budget. Despite how stupid and dumb and idiot and fucking stupid cunt writing, it looks gorgeous because they have the budget and like the behind the scenes people he works with, from the cinematographer to the production designers, with all the HBO budget. Like, it looks great. Like, they actually did that railing thing practically. Like, they built like a fence and rails in the car. Like, it was pretty cool to see. But no amount of flair could hide the bullshit writing that it presents, and it's kind of awful to see, especially as someone who was like a little bit of a fan of the first season. I'm like, this is where everything went. This is all what it accomplished. It's like HBO's like 2.5 Men. It just like boom, like it already started shoddy, but it just went worse and worse and worse into the ending. Like it's
I just remembered the first episode has quite possibly one of my, like...
We'll talk about it when we review it.
But real quick, one of my...
We're 30 minutes.
It probably has one of my least favorite fucking transitions of a show ever. It's when they fucking smuggle the drugs in, and then Faye goes to like shit them out, and then it automatically fucking transitions into them eating. That's such a huge, like, that's such like a fetishy fucking montage. I fucking hated that transition.
It's like you listen, you want to portray the real shit. It's Euphoria. Like, you're making everything here this is all a cartoon, despite how fucking realistic and great you might. It's a
We'll get into the full review.
We'll get a full review,
later on.
Bishop and Alamo are amazing, though.
Yeah.
First episode, I'm like, first of all, I love the actor who plays Bishop. He's been in a bunch of other HBO shows. We Own This City and Barry. Like, he's a really great, tons of other shows, too. He's a really great actor. And Alamo, and the person who plays Alamo is amazing. So, those are my positives. Just Bishop and Alamo, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get into the full review soon. But now, speaking of, some terrible shit where, like, two foods lose their mind.
Yeah, like, you lose your mind like Rue. You need to do shit like Rue to fucking come up with shit like this. And what is this? Well, we're going to review a movie that, I'm glad I've shown you. I'm glad I've shown you. Yeah, get that shit let up, boy. Okay, I'm cutting that. I didn't like how I said that at all.
I mean, what you said is, and I gotta live with it.
I'm the editor, bitch.
I'll revoke privileges. You really think that?
Hey, you're revoking privileges now. Oh wow, white man. You're a privilege taker.
I was gonna say privilege checker, like fucking Randy. Fucking South Park.
Privilege checker.
Did I check your friend's privilege? Yes, I did. Fucking love South Park.
The Lighthouse.
Yeah, The Lighthouse.
2019.
Robert Eggers.
Co-written and directed by Robert Eggers, starring Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. The reason why I wanted to watch this movie suddenly is because we're actually very excited to see his newest movie, The Werewolf, coming in December of this year, 2026. And since you saw Nosferatu and really liked it, you decided to check his other works out, and you watched The Witch. And it's not a movie, you enjoyed
Speaking
a lot.
Of The Witch.
Yes, that we are speaking of The Witch. Oh, you're talking about The Joint?
No, what? What the fuck? Why would I? What?
Because you're like, speaking of The Witch, I'm like, yeah, we are talking about The Witch.
Why would The Witch be The Joint?
Because you're about to smoke it.
Wow, you really are fucking sleep deprived, but no. So I did watch The Witch. Speaking of The Witch, I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't think it was a bad movie, but the thing that bothered me the most was definitely the pacing of it. Mm-hmm. Like, I just didn't think that it was interesting enough to really hold my attention.
Yeah, and as someone who likes the movie, I completely understand that. I do think the pacing is my big problem with the movie, despite really, really enjoying it. And then after that movie gained some success, and he was trying to make Nosferatu right after The Witch. Like, he was trying to make that movie as early as can be. But things happen, Hollywood shit. But he wrote a script with his by the way, he wrote this with his brother. What the fuck?
I can't stand this.
And I'll get into
more.
What
that whole time it was just an analogy for how much he fucking hates his brother.
And they're both writing the analogies of within the text. That would be crazy, actually. But and then Robert Pattinson came up to him, and Willem Dafoe was like, "Put me in your next movie. I love The Witch. Put me in all the movies." And he's been in all those movies since then. And then Robert Pattinson went up to him. He's like, "I love your movie. Can we do something like?"
Who did he play in Nosferatu?
He played he did the dude who sets the fire in the rat cave.
I think I remember.
Yeah. And then Robert Pattinson's like, "Give me, I want to work with you. Give me some weird shit." And then Robert Eggers is like, "I got this script that's really weird," and he's like, "Bet." So that's when they made that movie. And I've seen this movie a lot. I love this movie, by the way. I remember seeing it. 2019 is, people need to know, 2019 was one of the best years in cinema in the last 25 years. There was a lot of classics that came out that year, right before the pandemic, too. It was whatever directors were making movies, they were making peak during that time. And this is before I was in college, before pandemic and all that, and I was very excited to see this, and it did not disappoint.
It's crazy how different of a world it seems pre and post pandemic.
Yeah, I remember a lot of the 2019 movies because of just the shift 2020 just gave to the rest of the world, and we kind of haven't recovered since. But even seeing The Lighthouse, after seeing it multiple times throughout the years, it gives me new perspectives of what it is. But I really wanted to show you this, but I was like, I don't know if he's if he's willing to fuck with it, willing to tackle this shit yet, I know you've seen the weird shit, but The Lighthouse is some really weird shit. So I was like, you know what? Now is actually the perfect time, since you watched The Witch, you're catching up.
To be fair, though, fucking Nosferatu, literally one of the very first scenes is fucking
her getting hog-gobbled.
No, there's hog-gobbled. What? Hog-gobbled? Did you just say hog-gobbled? I don't know what the fuck that means. But I was gonna say, no, she was giving that ghost hawk to her at the beginning. I remember that was a crazy fucking scene.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so he saw that The Witch, and he's seen a bunch of weird shit since. Let's finally see this shit.
I will say, I definitely would have felt different about it if you had shown me it around the time it came out.
And then I was like, let me invite some homies. They were not available. Apparently some of them seen it. Well, actually, me and Luis have seen it when it first premiered. And then back when he was willing to watch anything with me.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Before we go on, quick little side quote tangent. It was a little cool thing that I realized the other day. So I don't know if you remember, but do you remember a while back when, shout out to the homie Eric, when Eric invited me to this event he was doing? It was like a little, I think it was like a little indie film fest. I ended up going to that, and in that we saw like a little, like maybe like 4 or 5 different like little indie movies from small creators. But we had one come in from, I believe his name's Eric Ochoa or something like that. The dude who got famous on YouTube for doing the Cholo Adventure skits.
Yeah.
He did like a short film about like fatherhood, and I remember it was actually pretty good. And crazy enough, just the other day I saw him post on his Instagram that he just released that movie on YouTube. Oh. And so it's crazy that that's something I got to see like way before it ever came out.
Yeah, no. That's a crazy that is such a wonder. That's actually a really cool fact. Yeah. And I'll definitely try to check that out. Yeah, it is fucking random as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's just because since you said premiere, it made me think of it. It made me think of it, but like, yeah, dude, like that's fucking cool.
What a fucking direction pull. Like the fuck.
It's fucking
cool, like a sleeper, like a sleeper agent. He's like premiere is like. But no, I was actually me coughing on my own saliva.
Because like when I saw it, like, dude, that's fucking cool. Like I don't think I've ever been somebody where like, oh, like I actually saw this like way before it ever came
people
out.
saw it and shit. And sometimes like shit like that happens.
Yeah, so that was really cool. Like
that's such a strange, like that's a wonderful, but like such a random and strange like side thing.
That out because that was really cool.
Yeah, all right, that's dope. Look at Mr. Fucking Raul got connections, bro. He be seeing shit way before you or your bitch.
See, like one thing. What the fuck? Why are you so aggressive about that? Jesus Christ, who the fuck am I trying to impress? Jesus Christ.
Someone's gonna be like, "Damn!" He's like, you know what he said about my bitch? I'm like, yeah, I don't think he said that at all. The Lighthouse, you've seen it now, and we saw it with Nick, and we got faded as a motherfucker while watching it. I mean, I loved it. I love how weird it is, how fucked up it is, how funny it is, and how gorgeous it looks. How do you feel? And speaking of looks, you got more immersed than you realized while watching it.
What happened is
you could have just said that. Okay.
No, whatever. We're here now. But when I initially watched the movie, I think I did know beforehand that it was all in black and white. Mm-hmm. So I went in knowing that. But as we're watching the movie, I'm thinking to myself, oh, like, this is really cool. They're probably doing like this super cool effect,
like a flickering in old film,
old time movies, like where you could see like the film that it was being made on and stuff. And so I thought that was the case because like your TV kept like doing that little flicker thing. So like, oh, that's cool. Like I wonder like how they got that. So I remember one time, I think it was when an ad came up, I finally asked you, I was like, hey, like, how did they get? And they were like, how did they get that effect like in the movie? And you're like, oh no, fool, that's just my TV.
It was like, no, I don't know what the fuck was happening. Maybe the location of the Xbox and like the streaming was like, you know, also my TV being fucking really old. It's like a 14-year-old 1080p TV, so it's technically not really showing the best of what the movie looks, but it actually did kind of like, as someone who's seen the movie a couple times and knows like the textures of the films, it was actually kind of like an interesting viewing experience of like, oh, maybe this is how they saw like rare ass movies like back in like the 1920s, where like you like you have to put the shit on, and not to mention like the old like nitrate films they caught on fire like this, like they were easy. It was like that's why there's like movie theater fires all the time back in the day because of the film catching on fire.
Is that the thing where, like, is that what would happen when, you know how like in when they ever reference like old film stuff? Yeah. Like you'll see the film like burn out.
Yeah, that's especially if it's like with those like old school cameras that like had no temperature cooling. Like we could like this camera hitting 4K, like at least it had like the signal.
Yeah, it looked like if this was a camera from back then, like
your house would have burned down like 50 times.
Like recording a fucking minute on 4K would have exploded. I'm genuinely even surprised that when we did do the 4K for the last episode, that it actually lasted an hour. Like that was super impressive.
Like it was, and it looked good for an hour. It looked real good. So check out that episode. But yeah, that was just my TV. But like it added like an more surreal immersion to an already crazy movie. I bet this is not what people were expecting.
So basically, you should probably say real quick what it's about.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's about two motherfuckers played by Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson who work at a lighthouse, and it's just them two just chilling and going insane. And I keep forgetting how insane this movie is, and like
also as somebody like speaking on something that was actually like a real job back in the day. I was like, I even said it during the movie, like, damn, you had to have been super down fucking bad in order to have to like say, you know what, fuck it, I'll do this job.
And it, not to mention the way this movie starts, it's like them like literally the first scene we see of action is like Robert Pattinson sitting down and Willem Dafoe farting in his face, and Willem Dafoe farts a lot in this movie. Like, I kind of like how crude, crass, and vulgar this movie is, because it's like such like an ugly experience living this type of shit. Not to mention add on some spooky shit, some crazy psychedelic shit, and some crazy like freaky shit. It gave Raul a hell of a time and some crazy reactions that I really enjoyed.
Like, this movie, the thing that I liked about it the most was the old-timey feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. The reason why I wanted to point this out, because I guess I'll say it right now, I enjoyed this movie way more than The Witch.
Mm-hmm.
And this was another movie that was kind of similar in, like, the type of movie that it was, where it's, like, really pretty isolated. Because in The Witch, you only really focus on one family that's isolated in the woods. And in this one, obviously, you have the two guys that are in the lighthouse. But I don't know, I just feel like in this one, there was way more shit going on. Uh-huh. And I also found, like, the whole chemistry between Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson also really fucking funny. So I feel like that's one of the big reasons why I enjoyed this a little bit more than The Witch. Actually, no, way more than The Witch. It was because there was like just way more stuff going on to keep me like engaged and being like, what the fuck just happened? And then also that, and along with like the chemistry between Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, and fun fact, like Robert Eggers and his brother, they were writing it. They're like, it's in the old timey language, but like they base it on like familial dynamics and interactions they've encountered in real life. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit did you go through, bro? Like to like, you have to go through some shit to make something like this, or you don't, and you're just twisted like
so
that.
So I guess I'll say my first what the fuck scene that happened
Yeah, there's a lot of this,
Wait, I was gonna say real quick, was the first mermaid scene, was that before or after they killed the bird?
It was before. It was like
spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers. But since you talked about killing the bird, talk about the scene with Robert Pattinson.
Okay, so there was a bird, which by the way, I didn't know, but like, because they show a shot earlier where it's like the bird itself, and then they do this crazy fucking close up on the face of the bird when it's like, what the fuck?
A seagull.
It's a seagull.
Yeah.
Okay, so when the seagull's like...
What bird did you think it was?
I forgot what bird it was.
But what would be the first bird word?
Wait, the bird word?
What kind of species of bird? I
don't know. I guess I didn't have one. I was literally just thinking of a fucking bird. Like, I forgot there was a species to it, but... when I saw the seagull... they did like this really cool close-up shot of his face, where it's like squeaking or squawking or whatever.
Yeah. And
like you see it close up. That was a really cool shot.
Yeah.
But then, here's the thing that concerned me when I initially saw this scene, because I remember when they did the close-up scene of the seagull, I remember asking you, I was like, hey, like, or I don't know if I asked you or you just mentioned it, but you're like, oh, like, yeah, that's a real seagull. And I was like, wait, what the fuck, really? And you're like, yeah, and then so
I think some of it was like puppeteering and animatronics, but a lot of it was like real seagulls there. They were like, "Oh, how'd you get the seagulls to be like that?" I'm
yeah,
like,
apparently he said they're really hard to train.
And it's funny because in Northman he deals with a lot of animals, and fucking Nosferatu he actually had like a rat trainer to do all the rat scenes. You know that they were like they were CGI rats, but they were also real rats in the scene in Nosferatu. He works a lot with animals. Apparently, in The Witch, the goat was like the worst like thing in the world because I always try to like hit people, including like the camera and all that stuff.
When he fucking stabs the shit was funny. That's like the one. That's like the one good thing I took from that movie.
Listen, texted me. He was like, I didn't expect the baby to Houdini like that.
Yeah, when they just fucking disappeared. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like, okay, fucking dramatic ass baby. It was fucking.
And then that hot ass chick fucking making out with the little kid. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, like, so you got some what the fuck scenes in The Witch, but like you got some, and then
that's why going back to
wow, this is a mess. Yeah, I might have to edit some shit.
No, just keep it, fuck it. And then so when we go back to when
the seagull,
the seagull, when we go to that scene where he just fucking loses it, Robert Pattinson fucking loses it, grabs it, and just fucking starts smacking the shit out of it against the rock.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like kind of concerned because like, wait a minute, like, is that real? Because you had said earlier that it was like
such a stupid question.
Yeah, so like, but no, so it was not a real bird.
That one was not.
That was confirmed. But no, I was like, yeah, dude, I was like, damn, you fucking hated that bird.
No, bro, it's just pure frustration just let out in that shit. And I love both the performances of Pattinson and Dafoe. They really just fucking go. They fucking go there, bro. And they were filming at like an actual island. They built the lighthouse, by the way. It wasn't there, but they built that shit. The whole fucking lighthouse. You know, and like
the whole thing.
The whole thing, they built that shit.
It was an actual building?
Yeah.
Oh,
like they built it like there. Like it was an empty island and they put the fucking lighthouse there. You know, and it's like
it sucks. Like after the movie's done, you have to like fucking take it down.
Yeah, it's just like all this fucking hard work I fucking have to take this shit off.
Like, hey, y'all just don't want to leave it here.
Yeah, it's like we'll go film the lighthouse too.
I mean, there's no structure, so like you might die, but it looks cool. There's like no fucking plumbing. That's actually shit outside, like in the movie.
The fucking bowls of shit. You throw it offshore and it hits you in the face.
Bowls of shit coming off.
I think, not to mention, like, this is a very, like, this is a nasty ass movie. Lots of cum in this shit, you know.
Which, by the way, you fucking deliberately went back to make sure I fucking saw that it was nut juice fucking dripping from the drain.
You didn't see. You just saw the tentacle in the light and shit. You didn't see. Like, the more I think about, there's so many scenes that, like, and structurally, I think it weaves everything really well from when it's like, okay, this is just them two talking. He was like, oh, is this a dream now? And he's like, oh, where's Willem Dafoe? And then he's talking about beans and shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck is going on now? Oh my god, there's so many great lines. And one of my favorites is like when he's talking to Pattinson about cleaning the floor how much he would how much you would love cleaning the floor because I say so. God damn it, that shit is so, like, the monologues that they go on here.
It sounds like fucking Rolf from Ed and Ed. When fucking
like
Ed, when Ed goes to work for him and he fucking calls him a nincompoop.
Because I was like watching it, I was like, because that's what I think of now. I'm just like, I'm thinking of two Rolfs in the fucking movie, and there's so many scenes of them fucking drinking and shit, bro. When they start dancing while they're fucked up, that's one of the most like amazing scenes I've ever seen. And you know,
also like a random fun fact that my sister told me about this movie is that I guess apparently like during the filming of one of the scenes, like I guess Pattinson and fucking Defoe got so into it that I guess they actually fucking hit each other.
Yeah, yeah, like no, they're and also they're like two different types of actors. Like Willem Dafoe likes to rehearse, and Pattinson was like, no, fuck rehearsal. So like, there's like actual like the chemistry they have like of tension is really fucking strong in here. One of my favorite, two of my favorite performances in like the last 25 years. Honestly, like I really love watching them two just fucking go off, and not to mention like the other weird shit. There's so much weird shit that's one of the scene that made me laugh so hard rewatching this is when Robert Pattinson's just fucking gooning till he cries, and I forgot how long he cries for. We see like the fucking crack of his ass, his fucking dirty body and shit. He's looking at the thing crying. I'm like, this is one of the most insane, like,
I fucking hated your commentary after that. As soon as he starts crying, you're like, man, you just ever have one of those? One of those crying sessions right after.
Oh my god.
Like, no.
And this movie could, like, you could talk about so many things, from like repression to masculinity to like the American workplace to just going insane on an island, and then not to like, we could go like, when he fucking like when he makes Defoe be a dog.
Oh, and then, well, not to mention all the fucking mermaid fucking that there is.
Oh yeah, yeah, and Defoe being the mermaid.
That was
What was like was there another fucked up scene? I mean, we could talk about the ending too, but was it?
It wasn't like fucked up, but it just caught me off guard. It was like when the titty just flops down.
Oh yeah, like you just show up with like going back and forth, and then the mermaid vagina is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Like in this, it's probably the craziest thing in this movie, besides the entire ending.
Wait, when did they show the mermaid vagina?
It was like when there was the fucking scene. It was like real quick. Like it was like.
Oh fuck! I think I missed it.
I got it. I'll show it to you after. Oh, make sure you see it, because that shit is like fucking gnarly. And then was there another? I mean, just so many fucked up scenes you can go through. But
the
like
shit when he's carrying the shit bowls.
Yeah, the shit, and then it just plops on his face. Willem Dafoe's really full. Oh, what do you said? Robert Pattinson sounds like me in one of the ending scenes when he's like cursing at Willem Dafoe.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "You fucking scrotum, you fucking dick, you fucking."
Yeah. Oh, like yeah, that's you when you get mad.
And it's just like the gaslighting, and you don't know who's right and who's wrong, and like the manipulation of like just like being in that state of mind of like just going all over the place. And it was like insane.
But like going to the fucking dog scene, man. I remember when I first saw that, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why didn't he just die?
Like, because that's what you would have done, right? You would have rather be dead than be a dog.
I mean, you're already like, you fucking didn't you like bury him after? Like,
yeah,
like, you're already gonna fucking kill me, so like, just fucking kill me.
He needed that pride, bro. He needed to be a fucking like the controlling one. Like that's what he yearned for all this fucking time. Fucking farting in his face. I would fucking make someone like do that if they fucking fart in my face all the time. Fuck that, So
How does Robert Pattinson end up dying again?
He got like kids. That's the ending. Like he goes up to the lighthouse and like touches it, and he has his like screaming shit, which I love. I love the distorted scream in that scene. Like when he starts screaming, it gets louder and louder and like more distorted, and then he falls down the lighthouse.
Oh, he falls.
Yeah, and then like and then the next scene, he's like outside, like getting eaten and shat on by the seagulls.
Yeah.
It's one of the craziest final images ever, and it's like an image based on like Greek myth and stuff. So it's like and this, I didn't even notice the birds really like shit. They're shitting on him while they're eating his guts, bro. Like you see like the squirts and the splats on the fucking chest. That's some nasty. This is a nasty movie. This is a really nasty movie. Like the blood in his guts all out, and like the eye moved. I didn't even notice his eye move when he's fucking touching the lighthouse and stuff. I love this fucking movie. It makes me appreciate the shit out of it. Actually, this watch, and really fun to watch with the homie you and Nick. So it's just I love this movie. It's my favorite
I
Eggers
forgot.
movie.
Did Nick say anything funny while we were watching it?
He was just like, oh god, he was engrossed. I think that changed him. Like, I need to check up. We always need to check up on Nick whenever I recommend
I still need you to fucking show him happiness.
That I don't want to watch that.
No, you gotta fucking show. Listen, Nick, dude, I'm telling you, Nick's that's gonna be podcast worthy. Nick's reaction.
Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. Anyways, 10 out of 10. Is there anything else you want to talk about the Lighthouse?
No, so I was just, it did really impress me. I definitely do think it was a step up from The Witch. Just because, like I said, I didn't think The Witch was a terrible movie. I just didn't really find it interesting. Mm-hmm. This one was definitely fucking interesting. But no, yeah, so, and then again, obviously, I love Nosferatu. So I gave this a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. And then I love Nosferatu, and I cannot wait for his werewolf movie.
Yeah, and The Northman is his Viking action movie. It's like his more straightforward Hollywood movie. So, hopefully you'll like that. You can watch that on your own though. We're 50 minutes into the audio recording, so
moving into
with
the album from the album of the wheel, which is Keep the Sneak, That's My Word, which is an album from, when was it?
2005. Yep. And Keep the Sneak is from Oakland, California.
Shout out to the Bay.
And then he has the very important, apparently he created he coined the term hyphy and shit, way back when. I'm like, oh, that's like a extremely important word, in hip hop. So he's definitely cemented and stuff. And there's other albums actually that are not on streaming that I heard really good, even better than this album. So I'm just I am curious.
Off the bat, you're saying you don't like it. Is what I'm getting from that.
I think because when I was picking you up. Because the first listen, I'm not gonna front, I would have just been like, this is straight fucking trash. I really didn't enjoy this on the first listen. But I was picking you up on the second listen, which I was already going through. I was I don't know why. It was just the beats were hitting more for me, and I got his flow. Because I told you, I think he just sounded like Sugar Free on Rabies.
Bro, you never to go to fucking San Francisco again.
I'm just like I couldn't and I'm not gonna deny when talent is there. It's just not for me. Because I know it requires hard work to do whatever the fuck he's doing. But on the second listen,
bro,
I was able.
How fucking subtly mean you are. You're such a dick without even knowing it. You're for what he's doing.
Literally,
it's kind of trash, but it's his thing.
Literally, I could just not like things that I'm not saying it's bad. I just saying I really don't like it. I think those are two different things. But on the second listen, I actually was getting what the fuck he was doing. So I was like, okay, yeah, no, this shit is actually really some of the tracks I really like. I love both versions of Super Hyphy. I think
Super Hyphy is a shit.
Yeah, I love both versions of the song, and a lot of the songs stuck for me on the second listen. I really.
Hey, let me give ones that I liked.
Yeah, and then how'd you find out about this album, Raul? Since you're the one who put it on the wheel.
Oh, super random too. The way that I found out about it is it was a song that was playing on a reel, just a random reel that I saw on Instagram. Yeah. And so this song sounds really dope. So I did a little you can do this thing on your on my Samsung phone, where I could search for a song that's playing that's playing on my whatever I'm watching. And so I found it, and that's when I got introduced to Keep the Sneak, and I saw that he had the whole album from where the single was from. So I was like, what, this is something that I would want to listen to, and so that's why I decided to put it on the wheel.
Okay. Cool, and it's a little bit of a West Coast, album. We're West Coast, people, and we love West Coast shit. And I really liked, especially on the second listen, I really like Oh Girl. I think that song's really good. And my favorite one is AKs and SKs. Shit. Fuck. We're good.
You're not gonna bring yourself up.
Nah, I'm good. AKs and SKs is easily my favorite track, though. I think everybody went fucking hard on that fucking track. That was just really fucking amazing ending song. But like Hyphy's good. ES I think is really good.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it ES? ES?
Yeah, I know, but I was saying we have different opinions on that one, my guy.
I think I'm thinking of another song. Again, it's just 2 listens. I don't think it's that one.
Because I was gonna say ES for me, like out of all, I personally I love the album. I really did. Mm-hmm. I thought it was like some like just authentic like Bay Area shit, and I personally really liked the sound. Mm-hmm. But for me, ES was probably the weakest track for me on this album.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the 4-minute one. Yeah,
I
I will say, a lot of these songs are a little too long too.
I was not a big fan of that one, but aside from that one, I loved basically all the other songs. But my standouts were Super Hypey, obviously, What a Relief, and Touch on Me. Mm-hmm. Those are some of my favorites.
I think my favorites are Super Hyphy, Something Serious, AKs and SKs. Oh, that's another one. It's not. I think it's Hyphy. I think I have a note for Hyphy too, where I don't know if it's Hyphy or one of the other ones, but I looked at my notes. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, because there's one of the songs that like has like a clapping like noise, like, but it sounds so like flappy. It sounds like fucking like 2 dicks slapping each other like very fastly, like. And like ever since I got that in my head, I'm just like, I can't, I feel like that's what they're.
You didn't write that down on your fucking notes. 2 dick slapping sounds. Is that what you fucking wrote on your notes?
I'm pretty sure I did, because that's the first thing I like thought of. I'm pretty sure it was like I don't like how this sounds. Like I really hated the sound when I fucking was listening to this. But then on a second listen, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? The song is actually decent. Why the fuck did I think that? I've been hitting a pen recently that like is fucking me up. So it's probably the pen, because on the second listen it was much more bearable. So I think I just need to give it a couple more listens, and maybe I'll like it, maybe I don't. But I don't think I'll be replaying this anytime soon. But I do want to check out his other.
Russell, you're saying you're not hyphy?
I guess I'm not, but I want to check out his other albums that are actually not on streaming. I heard Copium is like a really good Keek the Sneak album that's not on streaming, so I'm gonna check for that. But
moving on to an album.
Not this. It's not for me.
Yeah, moving on to an album that's not for both of us.
Oh, what was your rating for Keek the Sneak?
I'll probably give it like 3.5 out of 5.
3.5? Oh, okay, I understand that. I'll probably 2.5. 2.5. 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 10. So, but
God damn, that low?
Is it? It's not. That's not. That's like an the 5 is like the average. Like it's like the middle. Just like I'm not. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's just not for me. Just like not the West Coast I want to listen to. So, but like I'm not. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not like
an album that's not for both of us.
Yeah, this one's really bad though. It's really fucking. It's a really fucking big piece of shit. It's definitely one of the worst albums I heard from this artist.
So we're gonna be talking about Future's latest album.
Motherfucking The Real Me, and I did not know it was 59 minutes long with 22 songs.
Let's say how this randomly fucking came about. So,
yes.
So I actually and mind you, this was so random because I wasn't personally looking forward to this album, but I had just seen on Twitter that it was going to be releasing this past Friday, and so I was like, you know what? I mean, I'm curious to see what a new Future album's gonna sound like. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just listen to it. So I decided to check it out like when it initially came out.
Yeah, and Future, pretty popular artist, one of the probably the most influential. If we're really arguing it, probably the most influential like modern like he influenced the easily the next generation after him with the mainstream sound of hip hop now. But
what's it called?
Future.
So, when I initially listened to it, I didn't have any plans of reviewing it, but I remember I was telling you about it as I was listening to it, and so then you randomly just fucking decided, like, literally earlier today, you're just
like 1 a.m.
Yeah, like fucking that early.
By the way, it's 9:30 when we're recording.
Still haven't slept, but anyways.
And I picked him up at 6:30. Why the fuck is it 9:30? What the fuck? Fuck you.
You don't shut up. That's why.
Fuck is you're the one going on tangents in the middle of reviews.
You're going on one right now.
Fuck off. We're already in the end game, bro.
So, anyways, but no, yeah. So when the Future album. That's what it was.
You forgot. Yeah. It's high subject.
Listen, still haven't slept.
Oh.
So the Future album. So when I was telling you about it, you're like, all right, you know what, fuck it, let's review it. So like, all right, I'm not listening to it again, but so like, if you want to go ahead and listen to it,
you should have, man.
Be my guest. But so, what was your initial thoughts when you first heard it?
Because like the opening track is like kind of deceiving. Because I actually kind of enjoy fucking interview. I really like the beat. I really like that opening. I like how he was flowing, but like in the first couple like few tracks, I'm just like I'm liking the beginning and then I'm hating the ending. Like when he talks about like speaking Chinese and being in Hong Kong and shit, I'm just like that the ad.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Like I'm just like I don't want to hear about this. And then 1, 2, I think the way he ended up with the fucking deep voice is so fucking bad.
Buckle my shoe.
Oh, that could be a Future lyric on his album. By the way, sometimes he's just when Future is phoning it in, you could completely tell, and like he's just like off whatever the fuck he's going off of, because we actually enjoy a whole bunch of Future albums. I do. Like I love DS2.
DS2 is a classic.
DS2 is a classic. We love the other one, the one where he's on the blindfold and the car. I Never Liked You anyways.
Yeah, I Never Liked You, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like that one's I fucking love that one. There's some of my favorite Drake verses are on that album. I really fucking love that album a lot.
And
so
then,
we are
what was it everybody what? What was the next album after that one?
Oh, we still don't trust you?
We still don't trust you. There we go.
I was gonna say everybody who.
That was one of the tracks. No, that album was also pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Although in my opinion, I think he does have a lot, just as much hits as he does misses, and this one is over time became a fucking complete like miss, and like No Misery. I'm like at first I was liking it. I'm like okay, it got dumb, and then California Girls, no, fuck that. Konnichiwa, I'm just like I'm not. I'm not gonna pee on.
Konnichiwa was one of the ones I liked.
Really? You're not gonna pee on me, you stupid slut? That's you like that shit?
I just thought the beat was funny.
Oh man, he was. I think he was going hard in the beginning, but it kept getting worse as the song went on.
If you have any, what are your favorites on here?
I actually do. I think my favorites are Radio. I think Radio is a really good song. I think it's crazy because then it's followed by 2018, which is the biggest.
2018 has got to be the worst Future song he's ever made.
What? Hey, I was like, okay, people are saying it's bad, but like, and I'm like, I'm expecting it to be bad, but I was like, okay, this is really bad.
What was that line about where we were like, it's European? She sucked my
yeah, well, peeing, yeah, and it kept getting worse with whatever his delivery, I actually could not believe how worse it got. I really could not. Like, what? I'm pretty sure he was off his fucking noggin. You know, he was fucking, and he wanted to just be a troll. Like, this felt like this is like child payment albums. You know, it's just like he needed to pay for however the fuck baby mamas he got, for how many the fuck kids he got, so he needs to put out these
what
albums.
are your favorites? So radio,
you know,
what?
Radio, and then I enjoy if I could, you know, maybe I won't like it later on, but like I really I enjoyed it in my first listen. Hollywood's terrible. Hollywood is fucking terrible, but I think I actually was very interested by the beat, and I was like, maybe he could do good. And then, but like what he did, he ruined everything, including the beat on that song.
Mike, Mike, what would you do if I told you that was one
of your favorites?
That was one of the songs I liked.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
He's the fucking same fucking thing. No way. That's such a trash song. The wasted potential of that song.
I thought you were gonna be fucking more pissed off because I was gonna be like, so you like this, but you didn't like what was that song on the fucking Baby Keem album?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's like an actual good song. That's like that like exceeded its potential of what it's trying to sound.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I thought you were gonna be pissed because I said I didn't like that song.
But you like this one where it's like just Future, just like has this fucking like he's like shouting in the back of the room, and like it's like the mic is quiet though. Like I can't even hear Future. Like nothing changes. Like that's a really. Like the potential of that song, I think that you used to like that shit.
That was what
oh my fucking god, bro.
So okay, so I liked. Wait, so did you say all of them?
Let's see.
I have to do mine.
Fucking you. Kick is really bad. You know, I'm just talking about my bad shit like real quick. I just want to get Alice out. Alice, I think is such a piece of shit song too. They said Pharrell produced it. I have to look that up. Like I hope not, because I really hated that beat. That's how I'm pretty sure that's how you feel with the Baby Keem song. Is like how you feel with that song. It's how I feel with Alice. Like I'm like, I really hate it sounds like just shitty 2009 EDM fucking like Pitbull like not giving a fuck like sound. Except like
also wait,
like
real quick,
I just hated that.
I also gotta mention these fucking song titles. Like I think Build a Bitch.
Build a Bitch is so.
Build a Bitch is probably the craziest title for a fucking.
The subject matter.
That's like, bro, that's like some sugar-free shit. Like something I would expect from sugar-free.
That's like, I mean, it's the true toxic man himself. I'm like, if anyone would have pulled this off, it would have been him. But it sounds awful, and the way he flows on it's awful. But I love like the ideas of like him being so toxic. He's able to like create the woman he really wants, but like he has to go through so many hoes to find the perfect parts, like a fucking like pimpin' fucking Frankenstein and shit. So fuck Alice.
I liked Radio.
Okay.
Konnichiwa.
I can't believe you like that shit, bro.
Snow in Skyami. And these fucking titles.
I don't even remember that one. Oh my god, I was like faded out. I was like, I could not believe that shit.
And then fucking Hollywood.
Oh my god, you liked more tracks than me. I'm not surprised, but like, I don't know why I expected you to like less. But like,
no, yeah. So those were my favorites out of them. But no, yeah, definitely. Not a great Future album.
No, especially following up after all that shit. This is what happens when you fucking link back up with Drake. You start making terrible fucking music. You know, this is the fucking, like I said before, this is like fucking child support payment fucking album. You know, it's like a fucking, he needed money bad. So he just made a whole bunch of shit high as fuck. You know, and he's like, this is just me right now. I will say I really like In No Misery, the Andre 3K interlude. I think that shit was kind of fucking really fucking hard, where like Andre 3K was like giving Future his praise, you know, and like that was fucking hard as shit. Shout out to Andre 3K. He always spit, even when he's like doing the
Too
fluid
bad
shit.
he had to put it on an album that wasn't.
I know that didn't show none of Future's any of Future's specialties here. You know, it's yeah, no, 2 out of 10 for me. I think it's really fucking bad. Now this is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I'll gladly say I don't like this album.
I definitely would. This is not an album that I see myself going back to. Like I said, I have my favorites, but that's about it. Like, it's definitely not an album that I'm going to be playing again.
Yeah, the goats are dropping some trash, man. Fucking J. Cole, the Fall Off's not trash, but it's pretty mid. Fucking Drake, fucking Future, YG.
I completely forgot about that album. Like, aside from the Run a Train song with Future, like, I couldn't tell you another song.
This would actually be a fucking great, no features either. This would have been a great thing to have J. Cole on. Like, I think a J. Cole track on here would have been fucking crazy. Like, I never thought I would say J. Cole and Future. We really enjoy that shit. I really enjoy that shit. So no features on here. This is also crazy. No like diversity in that. Sorry, go on.
No, yeah, but definitely not an album that I see myself going back to.
Is there like a rating you got?
I think I'll probably give it like a 2 out of 5.
2 out. Okay, yeah, understandable. And that is it. Yeah. Oh my god, that was wild. This is what happens when
you don't sleep.
When you don't sleep.
Also, I was just gonna mention, you didn't say shit about the book you put up there this time.
Nah, it's like, fuck that. We don't need to. Just like the book itself, it's just like the zone. What is that? Something that came from out of nowhere.
Actually, like, you know what? Fuck it, you figure it out.
It was like the last episode. It was like describe the plot. Fuck that.
Like, I was like, people are not gonna know what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm just like, I don't give a shit. It was like the one clip where you're like, what I was like, you're like, I'm doing this for the homie. No offense to the audience. Go fuck yourself. But that's so I listen to it as an audience. I laugh. I think it's just because it's me. But anyways, let's do our recommendations. Actually,
to wrap this
recommendations.
Stupid ass motherfucker. I'm gonna go first.
Go first, motherfucker.
But so let's.
Motherfucker, go first, motherfucker.
So.
Motherfuckers go first.
You know what's crazy? This is actually somebody that I haven't. There's somebody that I haven't listened to in quite a while. And I just recently came back across because I was listening to music on my YouTube Shuffle. Mm-hmm. And this dude is mainly known for he had a hit single like in 2019, I believe. Mm-hmm. It was called "Leave Me Alone." Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure if I played it for you, you would have heard it. But his name's Flip De Niro. And he was really popular, that was like his breakout single was "Leave Me Alone" in 2019. But then he kind of went on a bit of a music hiatus for a few years. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until 2021, I believe, 2021, he released sort of an EP titled Table for One. Mm-hmm. And it's a short 5-track EP. And I was actually curious because when I was done listening to the "Leave Me Alone" single, I went on his official YouTube page and I saw that he had released that album or that mixtape in 2021. And you know what? Let me just kind of go check it out and see if he sounds good or if his sound has changed at all in the most recent years. Mm-hmm. But I was actually very pleasantly surprised when I finished it because I thought it was actually pretty fucking good. And you know what? Now listening to him in today's context, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he sounds like kind of a more better version of Tory Lanez. He kind of has that similar flow and style to his voice. Mm. So I could definitely see him being for me personally, I feel like he's a better version of a Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez is a good rapper, but I feel 80 to 85% of his lyrics are about fucking. Mm-hmm. Literally, the song could be about shooting somebody, and he'll find a way to put a fucking sex bar in there.
And I fucked a bullet wound.
Okay, no, let me wrap this up because you're You're fucking over here wilding now. I fucked a bullet wound. Jesus Christ.
Is that not what he says?
No.
He's never said that?
I don't know. I don't think so. So my recommendation...
I like how you're not 100% sure.
Well, I'm not. I don't listen to him like that. But, so my recommendation is actually going to be that mixtape itself, Table for One from 2021 from Flip De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, one of my favorite tracks is actually the opening track called No Option. I really fucking love that track. But yeah, make sure you check out Table for One from Flip De Niro. I personally thought it was really good. And like I said, I think to me, at least, he sounds like a better version of Tory Lanez. But that's going to be my recommendation.
Mm-hmm. And my recommendation is I've been reading a lot. I've been listening to a lot of music, but like I went back to an album that's not streaming, but like it's a Chilean 90s hip hop album called Ser Humano from the rap group the Garcia, the Gracia.
I know. Like you butchered that.
I know I fucking completely butchered that. I'm fucking high as fuck too. My Spanish is already, it's oh my god. I was about to, because I'm pulling on you. I'm like switch. I'm connecting things. I'm just like I feel like I'm not gonna get into that. There's like a whole like thing about like Spanish and internal like how like
weird fucking weird
like you're like why are you so sad now? Holy shit. Yeah. Anyways, but like the album Ser Humano Tiro de Gracia is a freak amazing fucking not just Chilean like hip hop album, but just like I think even if you don't speak Spanish, and this is like a different type of, but like a different Spanish, and every region's got its own like Spanish and shit. So it's like even, but like the musically is like it feels like a combination of like everything hip hop in the 90s from all coast, and like the experimentation it has, the fluidity, and like the subject matters it talks about. There's a song in here that talks about like the modern effects of colonization and how we're still dealing with that, and it's like one of the best hip hop songs I think I've ever heard. So Ser Humano Tiro de Gracia, and then I highly recommend that. I might put it on the wheel when I get a chance, because it's crazy. It's crazy what this genre can really do. It really is. And listen, that's a light note to end on. And if you want to watch or listen to more positive raining experiences and just like good vibes and great chemistry between two longtime friends, subscribe down there, comment below.
I wouldn't say
let me know. Good vibes. We will always bring good vibes here. Like the way it ended is really nice, unlike a lot of like
I don't know, there was like talking about dick slapping sounds. Oh fucking what else was there? I mean, it's not all necessarily positive vibes.
That's very positive. What do you mean?
Dick slapping sounds is positive. Let's just fucking we've been recording for too long, but so we will see you all in the next episode, and we hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe.
Peace. Oh, I don't want to end it yet. I don't want to end it.
Fucking end it.
Imagine just keep going.